A very beautiful evening to you, and you are welcome. You're welcome to the most entertaining, scintillating show right here from the Southeast to the world. I'm talking about NKA, only on Afia TV, broadcasting live from the very beautiful city of Enugu, Nigeria, DSTV 254 and GoTV 17. I am Jimai Bulama Ashebu, and you know how they say, when you want to think about the weekend or when you have plans for the weekend, you already know that it will be lit from Friday. Thank God it's Friday. What exactly are you doing this weekend? And how exactly do you plan to have fun? I'd like to know all of that. But talking about fun, talking about the season, the reason for the season, tis the season, we always come with this towards the end of the year. I'm talking about no other than Afia Homecoming. It is your gateway to every event that is going to be happening in the Southeast. So what are you waiting for? Are you an event planner? Are you an artist and you have something planned out? All you have to do is go to our website at www.afiahomecoming.com or check us out on socials at Afia TV Official for more information as to how you can be a part of this. And right now, we'll go for a quick break. When we do come back, I will be giving you more good news right here at NKA. Don't go anywhere, NKA. We'll be right back. Welcome back to NKA, only on Afia TV. I am Jimai Bulama Ashebu, and you know, as always, every single night, we have amazing people right here in the studio with us to take us through their journey so far. And of course, we talk about things that will interest you. But right before that, if you were watching NKA for the very first time, you're welcome. Right here on the show, we tend to talk to artists, we tend to talk to, you know, anyone with an interesting story and get to entertain, educate, and excite you. But remember I said I'm coming with more good news. Well, Afia TV's My Enugu Story Season 4 is here, and the theme of this year's event is the enugu of my dreams. So if you're a photographer, you're a videographer, or you write articles, well, this is your chance to win for yourself 300,000 naira. All right, we have 3 different categories. We have the article categories, we have the photography category, and of course, videography category. Imagine the enugu of your dreams. Is it the kind of enugu of your dreams that will be, I mean, you'll be getting money every day, or you'll be getting okpa every day? What kind of, you know, enugu do you envision? What kind of state would you like to see? All right, so let us know what you think about that, and hurry, because we do have a deadline. All right, as you know, it's 82 days until Christmas. What's your plan? What would you like to do? Do let us know on socials at Afia TV Official. Right now, I will be introducing my guests. So I have 2 fantastic people right here with me. I have one beautiful lady. I'm going to start with the lady. I say ladies first. So yes, let me start with the lady. She is very, very beautiful. I like to call her October's finest. She is an amazing vocalist and songwriter. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Stephanie Gaide. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you, and belated happy birthday to you. It was her birthday on the 1st.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you too.
Thank you so much. I mean, we're Libras, so yeah, we're on point.
Fair people. Fair people.
I know, right? Well, yeah. She is not alone. Now, I have a lot to say about my second guest. A lot of you know him as Daddy Gio. I'm going to just give you some perks. A lot of you know him as the GOAT of hype. A lot of you know him as one of the top 3 hype men in the country. Well, some people also know him as an entertainer, an artist. He has a lot of sides to him, but his hype is extraordinary. And this is someone who's a compere, a singer, songwriter. You know, funny enough, I didn't really think about it, but today I have 2 songwriters. Anyways, and also a brand ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me tonight is no other than the one and only Grand Officer Commanding of everything hype interested. No other than the one and only Daddy G himself, MC Lord Ell. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
I think we need to have a school of hype.
You know, I need to learn from you.
This is the first time someone's giving me this.
Grand officer commanding of everything hype matters related.
I'm tripping.
Hype related matters.
I am tripping.
GOC.
You went to the next level.
No, I had to. You know, when you have someone like this, you have to. It's a pleasure to have you.
But thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure. This is the second time, so I mean, you need to relax very well. This is your home. Yes.
I need to ask Ty too.
You need to, you know.
I didn't know.
You just need to.
I thought they had this.
You got it.
This.
Thank you so much. All right, let me start with you, Stephanie. I mean, I listened to your song, going through social media, listened to your song, Said Nobody. And, you know, what was rather interesting or what really struck me was the fact that while your song is really nice, I was listening to the wordings, I was listening to the lyrics where you're like, you're not going to stop till you make that money, you're going to keep pushing. And I was wondering, Stephanie, you look like you have a lot of money. So I don't understand why you're singing that you're not going to stop till you make that money. What money are you looking for again?
Like they say, even Dangote is still looking for money, right?
Yes.
So there's never enough money.
All right. Now let's talk about your journey through the arts. But first off, I'd like to know where you did grow up, because one thing that struck me is you're Lebanese, but you are living in Lagos at the moment. So take us through where you did grow up, schools you attended, and how it led you to Lagos, Nigeria. A lot of people are going to be looking at, look at this fine lady. What's she doing in Lagos? So talk to us a little bit about all of that.
I was actually raised in Nigeria. So I schooled in Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Abuja,
wow,
Lagos. So I've been everywhere.
Picked any languages?
Sorry?
I said, did you pick any languages in the process?
Yoruba, dear, even small as well.
Okay.
But not much.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So while you went through Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Lagos, you know, how was it growing up? Talk to us about the dynamic of Nigeria. Did it feel differently? And I'm asking this question because you're Lebanese. Talking about your family life and living in Nigeria, what kind of effect did that have on you?
Funny enough, because I grew up here, I never felt different. It wasn't like I just came in at an old age. So I even schooled in a Nigerian school, so I was like the only Oibo in the school, and I didn't feel awkward. They were so friendly, so nice to me. I have so many friends here. So yeah, it was not really different, to be honest. And like my favorite dish is also like egusi and pounded yam. I eat all Nigerian dishes. I even eat more Nigerian food than most of my Nigerian friends. So it's like I just, you know, nothing different, to be honest.
All right, I'll definitely come back to you, but I'm going to come to my second guest. Daddy Gio.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. Now, I know you've been here before.
Yeah.
But for people who were not opportuned, you know, to hear a little bit about your journey so far, I'd like you to just give us a summarized version of how you came into Hype. You know, when I look at Hype, to me, I see Hype as informal MCing.
Yeah.
I see a Hype man as an informal MC, you know, and I feel like we've evolved so much because I feel Hype has always been there, but a lot of people did not realize it. When we had the older artists, the Oliver the Coke, hyping people, you know, and you have people come to speak. So it's been there, but it's sort of evolved. Now, before we get to this evolution of Hype, let's talk about your journey so far. I'm sure this is not what you set out to do. You never said, I'm going to be a Hype man.
No, I did civil engineering. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I studied civil engineering.
Here in the Southeast?
Yeah, in Southeast. ESUT, actually. So...
what was your plan?
I don't know. Because the first time it was supposed to be, I had this thing for computer. So I wanted to do computer science and engineering. But I grew up in Lagos at Jegule, to be precise, where football is the first choice, not school. You end up like the Ojon Igalo, Victor, Ibeba, and the rest of them. You see those guys with their boots going to the field. And as a young kid, the only thing you think about then is going to school, coming back, and taking your boots to the field. But education is very important, so I had to look for computer science. Finally, they just gave me civil engineering. I said, okay, instead of staying at home, let me take an adventure to a different side of the world.
And how's the adventure like?
It's crazy. In my life, I never imagined myself to get to this level from where I came from. It took a point where I went back to where I came from. Was it 2 years ago? I had to go and just be like, oh,
give back.
Yeah, God, you brought me away from this dungeon to, I'm a real definition of grass to grace. And I took a friend of mine to where they gave birth to me. I was like, and you got soft like that. I said, forget this thing. I think the Eastern part actually supported me so much. Maybe they saw something different in me, which I really appreciate. I owe them a lot. But it was civil engineering, from civil engineering to being a comedian under the likes of Frances, Ibukwe, Forever the Preacher,
Interesting.
MC for God, and Took and Talk. I was under their mentorship. But everyone wanted to be a comedian. If you go here, comedy, here, comedy, here, comedy. And I was like, okay, I think we need to switch it to something different. And I was like, okay. I met Funky. Funky was like, you have the voice, you have the swag, you have the zeal. Just come. I think I have a spot for you. Let's see. That was the first person to ever...
Shout out to DJ Funky. Yeah, and if you do not know, there's no party like a Funky but DJ Funky party. No, there is no party like it. So shout out to you, DJ Funky.
His premium.
Yeah.
That's the respect. His premium. I learned a lot from him. So switching and hype was something else. Hype took me to a next level. And man, you could actually look at some people, an MC, somebody like Frances, I'll go to a wedding and he's hyping, and he will end up using the microphone. Lord, and I be the reason for this thing, so that they don't go share our money. And that makes me laugh. And I'll be like, okay, you want to do both jobs? But I'm really proud of myself. I worked so hard for it. I never felt being popular was everything. I had a dream for the next level. So, and the support I'm getting from Southeast, it already helped me connect to the other parts of Nigeria, the West, the North, the South, and that's the journey. I really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you.
I mean, we're really grateful for you, because there's no one who listens to your hype that doesn't feel like something is different. So now let's talk about behind the scene. A lot of people look at hype and they do not understand the amount of work that goes into preparation or preparing for shows. So take us through your, behind the scenes, how you prepare for your shows. What do you do? Because, when they think about artists, you have sound check.
Yeah.
So do you also have sound checks before your events?
Yes,
in terms of preparation
I do.
Preparing your hype. So do you mentally say, okay, this is what I'm going to say, or it comes naturally when you go, it's spontaneous when you come on stage?
Sometimes creativity is the most important thing. And I'm not just a one-man hype man. I'm a band, a team hype man. I have a drummer, I have a guitarist. I always want to be different. I've added something else which I won't want to say, but
you can give us a little.
Your clients always want something extraordinary, something different. Do I actually think what I say when I say it? No, I don't. Do I write things down? I don't. I feel I get to the party, I sit down with my team. We actually watch the mood to know, okay, because you might end up preparing for young boys' party and you get there and you see that, these are older clients or the rest of them. You get confused. So what I do is get to the environment itself, get used to it, sit down, relax, enjoy myself, blend into the environment like, actually me too, I came like a guest.
To have fun.
There is nothing like, you are paid to do this or do that. Feel like a guest also that came to have fun with some group of people. And it gives you that inspiration. Indirectly, you actually know what they want, how they want it, some words to say, some words not to say. So I feel people that get prepared, you could get there and you get switched off. People start complaining. But when you go there with an open mind, like, okay, I want to blend with these guys. I want every one of us, including myself, to have fun. If you're getting drunk, I'm getting drunk. If you're getting happy, I'm getting happy. So it's just like me attending my own party in an event and having fun.
That's amazing. In just a bit, we'll talk about the business of hype. Because I know that you're not doing this for charity and you're not doing this for free. So we'll talk about, because when I think about entertainment, I mean, it's a very broad industry.
Yeah.
And when you think about artists, I think one of the first things that comes into anyone's mind is, how do artists monetize their songs? to me, an artist's voice is their currency. And that's exactly what they make money off. So you see people saying, oh, the more views you have on social media, on YouTube, and that's exactly how it translates into money in monetizing it. So I'm interested in getting an idea of how a hype man, apart from just having shows, how can this translate into money? Because I look at you guys, okay, you guys go for shows, you guys go on tour, there's a lot happening there. So we'll definitely come back to that. But Stephanie Gaide, are you there? Hi, Stephanie.
Fine.
Hey.
All right, now let's talk about music. So I'd like to know what you studied, and when did you discover that you had the talent to sing? When you said, you know what, music is the thing I was born to do.
So I've loved music ever since I was young. I grew up listening to P Square, D'banj, and like Don Jazzy, many different artists. So it's always been a passion. But then I studied psychology.
Interesting. Why?
Why what?
Why did you choose to study psychology?
Oh, I feel like I can read sometimes, like people talk to me always about their problems, and I love these kind of things. I love
solving problems.
I love solving problems. I love listening to problems. I feel like I can read people's minds, people's emotions, you know? So that's why I tapped into that.
I'd like you to read my mind for a little bit just now before we go on. You say you have a knack to read people's minds. So look at me and try to read my mind.
I feel like you're still thinking of what you wanna do something else for your birthday.
All right, that's fine. So were you singing through school, or you waited till you got out of uni before you decided to go into music? When did you take music seriously? Apart from just singing.
The first time on stage, I was 4 years old. I sang a Christmas song, Keresimesi.
Would you like to sing the Keresimesi for us right now?
I forgot it, to be honest. I don't remember it. But that was the first time on stage. I was 4.
Okay.
And that was the first time I sang. So I started my career officially at the age of 18, 19.
So do you remember your first single?
Yeah, it was called Pump It Up.
Would like you to give us a little bit of Pump It Up right now. Do you remember?
I do, but I don't think Pump It Up was it, to be honest.
What? Scary.
I'm like, what was I thinking? I feel like I officially started was when I did a song with Peter P Square, Tonight.
Oh, how was that? Okay, give us a little bit of Tonight, since you don't want to give us a little bit of Pump It Up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm party with my friends. We gon' party to sunlight tonight. We gonna light this empty sky. We gonna light it. It's been a while.
I mean, it's really nice. You have my guest here, in Cloud9. He's dancing, he's moving his body. And to say that he's a hype man. So imagine the combination. If you were to add hype to that song, very lit. MC Lord Ell, what do you think?
But the
Honestly,
voice.
I can't wait. That would be amazing.
Her voice is amazing.
Very angelic voice.
Voice is amazing. It's touching.
Thank you.
He says your voice is touching. I know you can hear him. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, so lovely.
So lovely.
Oh.
Would you like to give us a little bit of hype, for that voice?
For that voice?
For that voice.
I think we need to hit the studio.
We need to hit the studio?
Yeah, it depends on the mood.
Oh, it depends on the mood.
The mood.
All right. So let's talk about challenges you experienced going into the music industry, especially when it comes to Lagos. Now, the music industry in Lagos is something it's a very long conversation that we cannot have in just a few minutes. So how was it trying to penetrate into that industry? And what were the challenges you faced, when you decided to take music seriously?
It was more like finding the right people to work with, and also promotion was very hard. Like, I think that was like, finding the right people was the hard part.
So how did you go about finding the right people?
I just like there's some people I worked with throughout the years, and then whenever I work and then I trust someone, I feel like they become part of the team, and that's how it gets easier. You just build a team with time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's rather interesting. Now let's talk about finance. You can't have music, you can't push out music without finance. How was it? Did you get help from family and friends? Was it self-funded? Talk to us about, did you get signed by a label? Talk to us about how you've been able to push your music out there in terms of finance.
So to be honest, before I started music, the first deal was from my dad. He said, you can do music, but no labels. So all the labels that approached me, I declined all. And then my dad, basically, he was the one supporting me, like my dad and mom, my family.
Shout out to your family.
Yeah, they supported me. They supported my music career.
Okay.
So that's how it all began, yeah.
Oh. So how would you say it has been from when you started till now? How's the journey been so far?
I mean, right now I feel like I know more, I know better. I've learned a lot throughout. Like, I know more about the industry. I have more relationships with people in the industry. I'm getting shows, you know, outside and here. So it's like, it's better. It's like slowly opening up, and I'm learning different sounds. I'm now expressing myself, trying new things. So it only gets better, to be honest.
I definitely agree with you. And what would you say your sound is? What kind of music would you say you do?
So I've always just said Afro. But right now, like, I'm working on an EP, and I'm gonna try like Afro blended with other, you know, other types of sounds.
All right, that is rather interesting. But we'll go for a quick break right now. When we do come back, we'll be delving into more in Stephanie's life and her music. And of course, don't forget that the Grand Officer, General Officer Commanding of Hype-Related Matters, that is no other than the IGBO himself, MC Lord Ell, is right here with us. Don't go anywhere, NKA. We'll be right back. You're welcome back to NKA, only on Afia TV. It's been an amazing night so far, and I already know that weekend will be lit. Yes, we have the Daddy GO himself. I've given him another name on this show tonight. Grand Officer Commander of Hype-Related Matters. So if you notice, I finessed it. He's been here with us. And we also have the beautiful Stephanie Gaide. And she sang, and I'm sure she's going to do more singing right here on the show. But it's a pleasure to have you both right here with us.
Yes, I'm really enjoying myself, the hype man, and a very beautiful artist.
I mean,
I like the selection. You actually
amazing. And you both are songwriters.
And she's soft, I'm soft, so, and you, the host, you're soft also.
Oh my God.
It's just a family.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Now, right before we get into the conversation, because there's more to talk about, and I like to talk about business, especially with hype. A lot of people don't talk about this thing, so we'll definitely delve into it. But there's something we do on the show. I would ask you to guess what we have. I told you we want to show you love. You said love where? So let's talk about it a little bit. Let's get you to guess what kind of love we want to show you right here on the show.
The last time I came for this interview,
is where you are going to, but continue.
They took me to the jugular part of my life.
Interesting.
So
you think that's the same surprise we have for you?
I'm feeling you want to do the same thing you did to me last time.
I don't know. My producer is full of surprises. I'm only but a pencil in the hand of my producer.
Okay, not the creator.
For this show. My producer. Stephanie, what do you think we have in store for you?
I have no clue. Surprise us.
Okay. You know what? Let's do something. I would like us to surprise Stephanie first. If that's okay. And let her feel the love. The love that can only come from the program NKA, only on Afia TV. Let's make her smile tonight. What do you guys think? But do you have any guess? Can you guess what we have in store for you, Stephanie?
Are you gonna play some kind of video or something? I don't know.
That's a nice guess, but no, that's not it. Let's. You don't know? You don't know? Well, while we're waiting for the studio to bring out the surprise I have for you guys, I think, ooh, can you see your screen?
Oh yeah, I think that's me.
Yes, that's you. When was this? This is fire. How long? How far back are these photos? Wow.
These are like way back.
How way back?
Social media.
Oh my goodness, how way back?
Like years ago.
10 years? 8 years?
No, not that Oh my goodness.
How far back is that photo?
Oh goodness. Okay,
I mean, you have lovely photos. I don't know why you're saying, oh my goodness. Your photos are mind-blowing. You don't have any bad photos as far as I'm concerned.
Who's that boy?
That's sweet, thanks.
I think as an actor, I've forgotten his, I can't remember.
Yeah, he's a singer.
Oh, he's a singer too.
And his name is John.
Yeah, from Project Fame MTN. I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, and yes, Peter. Interesting. Oh, lovely photos. Lovely, lovely photos.
That's a nice throwback. Oh my
goodness. This is a long time. But you don't have any bad photos as far as I'm concerned. You look so beautiful.
Yeah, it's from my music video. Yeah.
Oh, that is so nice.
40. It's my favorite.
Oh. I mean, lovely, lovely photos right here. Amazing photos.
I'm so surprised looking at these pictures. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh.
Very touching.
Wow.
Wow.
You don't have any bad photos. I'm sorry, I don't have any bad thing to say. Your photos are all fine. The before, the after, and the present. It's all amazing. So I'm struck here with the beauty. The beauty is too much. It's suffocating me. But I mean, you do look beautiful in all your photos. And yes, I will come back to why we did that in just a bit. Lord Ell.
I know.
You already know what to show you love, right?
Yeah, I know what this is.
You know what this is. At least act surprised now. You're not supposed to do like you know. You're supposed to say, wow,
I should be surprised to wickedness.
It's no wickedness. We would like to show Lord Ell some love right here on the show. Lord Ell, smile and say, wow,
okay.
wow.
Wow.
Is that me? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly how you should do. And while we wait for this, all right. See now. Nego do. I just see it now.
Very cool, ma.
You look so handsome.
Okay.
I don't know if you're feeling yourself now.
I think you guys have changed.
Yeah, you know. My producer talked about it and he said, you know what, let's switch it up.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You gave your life to Christ.
I mean, we had Daddy Gio coming. We had no choice. Check it out.
That's nice with my team.
How far back is that photo?
Like early this year, January.
Oh, okay. And this?
It's like 6-7 years ago.
Wow. Is that you?
No.
You say no?
Yeah, that's civil engineer.
But that is you. You look very different. Oh.
This was...
what are those in your hands?
This was Forever the Pictures event. I can remember. Yeah. I met a slow dog.
Oh.
We met in a fast food.
Oh my goodness.
So many years ago. First to... God. Is that me?
Coming. He looks like you.
This is when Jesus saved me.
Thank you, Jesus.
Is that Kelly Handsome? I think so.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Okay.
Wow. You look very different.
Oh, God. Now, check how many years. Some people don't actually understand the process. Mm-hmm. They feel you just woke up and everything begins to work for you.
No.
But if you check the last picture, that was Emeka Ofo's radio station. Then there was Chuba, there was JJ. I was schooling and I go from Enugu to Orifite every Thursday. I leave school on Thursdays and Fridays. I go from Enugu, go to Orifite, come back on Saturday, on Sunday for like 2 years.
Wow.
So imagine putting your life on the risks while you're schooling for 2 years, all because of you actually, my family was, so we were all doing good to actually move the family to the next level. So there was nobody you could actually call, despite the fact my sister was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because that's why I always tell God when I get married and I decide to have my first issue, it should be a girl. The girls always have this thing of taking care of the boys that come after them. I learned that from my sister.
Shout out to you. Shout out to your sister. What's her name?
Chioma. She's married right now.
Oh, shout out to you, Mama.
Yeah, she was so. We learned a lot from her. So imagine then she's sending the little she can, and you have to struggle over here to make sure everything is going in school and the rest. So we didn't just get here. Thank you for the story.
You're welcome. I mean, that's exactly what I was going to tell Stephanie, that we, try to remind you of how far you've come and to only tell you that we're rooting for you. We know that the best is yet to come and you will do more amazing things. So that's exactly why we go back in time, to come back to the present.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, very, very quickly, it's important to talk about the MC Lord Ell Season 3 All-White Experience taking place at Bon Sunshine Hotel Hall, Presidential Road, Enugu, on the 10th of October. And now what struck me about this event, and I was talking about it with him off air, is the fact that gate fee is free. And you just need to come dressed in white. And I'm wondering, I was going to ask you because I was talking about business of hype. So what's the plan on how, because you hardly see events, that say gate fee free and welcome all and sundry. You can come and have fun, whether you have money, whether you don't have money, but he's bringing it back home to the Southeast, to Enugu State, and it's a Lord Ell experience. Talk to us about, how coming back home feels, because I've seen you in Ebonyi, I've seen you in other parts of the country, and now you're coming back home with the Lord Ell experience, white experience, white party experience.
First of all, is much respect to my friend, the CEO Eastern Bloc TV, Shola. That's one of the reasons why I actually took away the aspect of the all-white experience from Enugu, because he is one man that we've talked about this. I've already planned for an annual event. We always push for it, but
may so rest in peace.
He was not available since 2022.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to fix this event in Enugu till I was ready to say, okay, this one is for you, and everything that comes with it, emotionally, with. The fact I'm already feeling somehow.
I'm so sorry about it. I mean, we all miss Shola, and we know that the mark that he has made, would never be forgotten in a while.
He did a lot.
Yeah.
He did a lot, and he really did a lot for the industry. And also, I had a boss of mine and the CEO of B Suit Hotel. He actually said, Lord Ell, don't you think it's high time you bring it to Enugu? I think you've gone past the emotional part of the friendship between you and Shola. I think we should make it a memorable event. I was like, okay. Director K called. Director K said, okay, Lord Ell, I'm ready to support you anyhow you want my support. I was like, okay, creative mind, I'm good also. So I feel one of the things you actually said was the free part of it, and you were emphasizing on it.
I had to emphasize because it's such an amazing thing to do. While I know that there are some parts where, you need to buy a table and all of that, but it's so organic and it's so nice to see events happening that people who can't afford to...
But no disrespect. Afia Radio is a building that is free. But when you get to the gate, getting an access is the problem.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so
there you go.
Despite the fact it is free, security-wise, it's also intact. Well, the free aspect is making my friends understand I'm not trying to make money out from you because I'm trying to remember my friend. I just want us to have an experience where I can also celebrate the life of my friend, because it was life well spent. It was life well. He imparted so much in a lot of people. But definitely it's a free event, but having access is the problem. So we have a section where we could have the people that couldn't have access to the hall still enjoy themselves. There are different sections for that particular night. So it's a free event, but you need to look good.
All white?
Yes, all white. You need to actually come with a corporate attitude. Yeah, that's the reason why it's something for Southeast, but We're trying to select the kind of crowd we need. It's not an event in Opera Square.
Definitely.
So we just need to come with a corporate attitude. But the fact is not really to make money, even though money should be made, you know.
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, you heard it there. Come the 10th of October at the Bond Sunshine Hotel Hall for the Lord Ell Season 3 all-white experience. I mean, it promises to be mind-blowing. And just like he said, come with a corporate mindset. One final break, guys. When we do come back onto the game segment, don't go anywhere. NKA, we'll be right back. On Afia TV, I mean, you need to see what's happening behind this P Square. That is Peter. We have Purple Boy and we have Burner Boy. Do you need me to go over the list again?
Oh my God, that is so mean.
I mean, I'm only but a messenger. Someone prepared this, and I'm just here to ask the questions.
Oh, why do I feel like I know who prepared this?
Oh, you do? Please share with us.
I feel like it's him.
It's him.
Purple Boy.
You feel it's Purple Boy that prepared this list. Wow. Interesting. So would you like to rate them or would you like to take a pass?
I'll take a pass.
You take a pass. But what would you say? Who would you say is your best artist on this list? At least you can give me that.
The best artist, I'll say Burner Boy.
Burner Boy. All right. And finally, Daddy Gio. Let's just ask a little question. Like I said, I'm only a messenger. Rate from best to worst, these MCs. We have MC for God.
Okay.
We have Two Can Talk.
Okay.
We have Twin Parrot.
Okay.
We have MC Franchise. And we have MC Forever.
MC for God.
Yeah, Two Can Talk. Twin Parrot. MC Franchise. MC Forever.
Forever the Preacher.
Yes, Forever.
Oh, okay. On the list, first of all, having Twin Parrots there is actually a disrespect to the legend because while I was under mentorship, Twin Parrot was under mentorship too, under Two Can Talk. The same thing with me. Me and Twin Parrot were that close because we had the same bosses anyway. So him is out of the race already. Then for the other four, those guys are my bosses. I learned different aspects of comedy from each of them that I could be on stage and make use of this material, make use of this one, make use of this one, make use of this one. So trying to place them, I think they did a lot. I don't even know who is first and who is last. But first, I just had to drop Twin Parrot from
I like the fact that you were like, you know what, let me clear the air first. This is a fact and I'm going to put it out there. So that's exactly what you just did. But before we go, it's important to talk about the MC Lord Ell Season 3 all-white experience taking place on the 10th of October at the Bond Sunshine Hotel Hall. And remember that the dress code is all white. He said to come with a corporate mindset. Yeah. You're going to find out what a corporate mindset means when you get there. And the time is 9 p.m. for that event. Thursday, 10th October, next week, Thursday, for the MC Lord Ell Season 3 all-white experience. Lord Ell, we can't let you go without doing something for us. So we'd like you to hype Afia a little bit before we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Afia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here and the #1 station, Southeast Nigeria to the world, representing the Eastern region. It is Afia TV. They call me Superstar MC Lord Ell, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. It's a privilege to be here with you tonight. Even though I don't go to market, I love Afia.
We love you so much. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, it was such a pleasure. We apologize that we didn't have enough time to talk more, but I'm sure we're going to have you here next time to delve into so much more that we did tonight. Thank you so much. We love you so much. And where can people stream your Send Nobody, your song, your single Send Nobody?
It's on all platforms, so they can stream it anywhere.
All right, so go on all platforms and check for Send Nobody by Stephanie Gaide. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Daddy G. Oh, you're not giving a new name now. Grand Officer Commanding of Hype-Related Matters.
And one more thing, they should expect my EP.
Yay!
It's dropping so soon. So it's ready. It's on mastering. So the GOAT EP dropping soon.
December?
Get ready. This month.
This month?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, guys, we have something to look forward to. MC Lord Ell has just told us that he has an EP coming through.
Yeah.
And you know, when you talk about MC Lord Ell, when you listen to his hype,
it's a festival.
you already know that it's going to be late. Well, on that note, I say goodbye. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms at Afia TV Official. And remember to keep a day with us for news tonight only on Afia TV. I remain Jumai Bulama Ashebu, telling you to have a lovely weekend and good night, guys.